Janet, live video. Thank you so much for coming as always. I know I'm probably late, but I've been promising. As you can see, the title today is the DS-160. Many of you that have followed me, you know we talk about the DS-160 every day because this is what you have to fill in for a non-immigrant visa to go to the embassy and get a visa. So when you come to this, share with your friends. Thank you so much for always following me. Okay, remember to subscribe on YouTube, Janet Rangi. On Facebook, it's Janet Rangi. We have to deal with the DS-160. Finally, I've come today. Many of you are like, oh, Janet, I need to know the DS-160. How does it look like? By the way, it's online. You can go Google. But us here, this is revision. This is shortcuts. We are discussing, even within time, the embassy will start seeing qualified applicants. They are like, wow, we are going to be up there. We are going to raise our standards. Pretty, who's that? Aketi, Achola, Joylene. Thank you so much for following. As always, 72 people watching. Joseph, where did you go to? And I'm very happy. Before I came here, one of my friends is she in Dallas? Here in Texas. She called me, Janet, my brother came to your conference. Now he's in America, student visa. Janet Rangi, okay? Before I went to the conference, I met 4 people waiting to go to the to the embassy. Now they are students, F1, student visa in the United States. Real testimonials. I can't wait to go to Dallas. I can't wait to go to Houston. I can't wait to go to Minnesota. I can't wait to go to New York. I can't wait to go to Pennsylvania. Everywhere my followers are coming, student visa. They are showing up in the embassy, qualified, confident, ready to tackle the big elephant in the room. When they fail, they fall, they stand, they don't give up. DS-160. DS-160. Let's go through it today. Pen and paper. I always tell you, if you watch Janet Rangi, you need to have your pen and paper ready. Okay? And I know this will be on the internet, but since we've revised, when you go there, you'll be feeling confident. Wow, we went to discuss, now feeling this will be okay. DS-160, okay? Actually, see the U.S. Department of State Consular Electronic Application Center. That is what you will see. For those who filled out, you know. For those who have never, Janet is making your work easy, okay? It's U.S. Department of State Consular Electronic Application Center. That is how it will look, okay? All right. Online non-immigrant. For those who follow me, you know non-immigrant means temporary visas, student, J1, visiting, okay? Everyone coming in, we are going to focus on DS-160. I'm not ignoring you. I love you for following. Keep liking. I'll come down in the comments at the end of this video. I love you so much for coming, okay? Non-immigrant means you're coming temporarily to the United States and you have to show compelling ties that you will go back. This is not the form that those on a green card fill. This is the one that those coming on a temporary visa fill, okay? Online non-immigrant visa application. The name is DS-160. You've always heard me say DS-160. Do a good job. Okay, you're Janet. How did you find the DS-160? I have a copy here. My sister is here in America. This was her copy. The husband came. She followed with her 2 children. That's another thing. The husband, student visa, follows instructions, goes, applies for F2 for wife and children. Okay, the husband came here. He's a surgeon. He went to school as a student. He brought the wife and kids on F2 student visa. This is a sample of what they did, and I'm not going to give any personal information, but this is real information. 2 years from now, 3 years from now, the embassy will be saying, wow, we've seen a difference. We want to show that we are qualified. We are going to put in very, very credible information, honest information, okay? Without panicking, without good information, okay? Number 1, I'm telling you, it's full name. If you have 3 names, put last name always is your father's name. Don't complicate things, okay? Okay? If my dad's name is Rangi, I'm going to say Rangi. Janet. If I have another one, my middle name is Rangi Kisaka Janet. First name always remember is the Christian name at home, okay? Some of you don't have Christian names like Janet, Elizabeth, Judith, no. Okay, but that will always be the first name. Do not confuse. Last name, put your dad. Okay? That is, don't confuse. And by the way, some of you say, that's so simple. Why can't someone know? No, people don't know that. Full name in native alphabet. Okay? That is what they say. Did you use other names? No. Any other telephone numbers used? No. Sex, of course, we know. That is the demographic information, okay? First of all, your full name. Then they ask you if you've used other names. She said no, okay? Sex, of course, female. Marital status, married. Honest, to the point, okay? Date of birth. Let me be clear when it comes to date of birth. She wrote 02 September. I'm not going to reveal her birthday, but let's say 1975. Did you see the difference? September was written in words. Because here in America, we start with the month. At home, you start with the day. So make your life easy. Put the word September in full. If you are born Christmas Day, say 25 December 2003. Make it easy. My followers are going to do that. My followers are going to make it. Oh, I hear in America they start with the month. And in Kenya we don't. Don't. Write in words, no confusion. Christmas is 25 December. Okay? 2010. Done with that story. Country, region of birth. Sorry if you are not from Kenya, you will get, just apply if you're in Nigeria and Accra. By the way, Tanzanians are following. Tanzania, welcome. I rarely meet them, but recently someone told me, Janet from Tanzania, welcome. Country, region of birth, Kakamega, Western Kenya. Period. You've already told them you're from Kakamega. It's in Western and it's in Kenya. Period. And that's how I used to feel mine. You say the region and the country. Okay? All right. Country of origin, of course, Kenya, Uganda, Nigeria. That's easy. Okay? Do you hold or have you held any nationality other than the one indicated above? Say the truth. Like me, I will say yes. Kenyan, American. For you, you will say no. Okay? Keep it simple. Okay? Are you a permanent resident of a country region other than the one you said no? Say your truth. For me, it's yes. Okay? I have 2 passports. All right? Okay. So say your truth. National ID number, put in. When you reach the national ID number, look at it again. Okay? Go and look. Compare. You know, I used to work in the hospital. When I get labs, when they tell me, Janet, patient potassium is 3.2. Okay, we confirm again. What's the name? They say the name. I repeat the name. What is the value? I don't say okay. The lab technologist called me, Janet, the patient potassium is 3.2. And I say, okay. No, I say patient potassium 3.2. I repeat what they told me. Okay, so you go to your national ID, you make sure you have checked. You don't want to reach in the embassy and then you start getting shocks. You look like you don't know what you're doing just because you look incompetent. Okay? You look incompetent. Be competent. Okay? Following keenly. I love those ones that say following keenly. Little things like those. So you are going to check your national ID, make sure the numbers match. Okay? Then they go ahead and ask, U.S. Social Security number. Does not apply. U.S. taxpayer ID number does not apply. For me, I'll put in the number. For you, does not apply. Not applicable. None. Don't leave blanks. Don't leave blanks, okay? All right, home address, okay? Go ahead and write your address. Don't worry about zip codes, Hazina Estate, Kapsoya, P.O. Box, blah, blah, Eldoret, Kenya. Period. That's it. Province, Rift Valley. Period. Okay? Now I don't have to teach that, but don't go into, America, they have zip codes. Here we don't have zip codes. Put in what you have. Keep going, okay? All right, primary phone number, put in. Don't just say 254 blah blah. Just put 0722 there in Kenya. If you're in Accra, if you're in Nigeria, if you're wherever, just put in your phone number the way you use them at home. Don't complicate issues, okay? Work phone number does not apply, okay? If you don't have, some of us who work in places where we didn't have phones, just does not apply. Not applicable. None. Okay, work phone number, email address, put the email address. Again, go back and check, make sure you've written the correct email address. Little things. Now you know, if you've never filled the DS-160, this is how it will look like, okay? We are still on the demographic data, okay? I hope you have a pen and paper, all right? Passport, it's a regular. Choose the option that say regular, okay? That's what she chose. Passport travel document number. Go in and write the passport number. The first one was the national ID. In Kenya, we have national ID. You confirm, you made sure it's the correct number. Now you've come to the passport. You want to make sure again it's the correct number, okay? You say it's a regular passport. the number is A12345. Make sure it's correct, okay? Passport book number, some people have books. Me, I was given an option of a book when I was here in America. I was applying for a passport. I didn't take it. So for you, say the truth. Is it a book or a regular passport? More than likely for you guys, it's a regular passport. Go ahead and choose regular. Country issued, obviously, where you come from, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, wherever you are, okay? That is the, and then city issued. If it was issued in Nairobi, say Nairobi. If it was issued in Accra, say Accra. If it was issued in Kisumu, say Kisumu. Okay? If it was issued in Lagos, say Lagos. Easy. Those are easy. Date of issue. Date of issue, again. 11 January 2016. Are you seeing how you feel the DS-160? Don't confuse. Always put the word in, the month in words. Unless the computer says no. Some computer systems, the way the software is designed, there's a place for month, so it makes it easy for you. The place for date, it makes it easy for you. In this case, it's not. You have an option of putting in the whole month. And I think the computer system already is designed for that. The reason I say this is it's not just for DS-160. When I'm teaching these things, people think it's just because of DS-160. No. Some of you are coming to America and you'll meet these things. I'm just making your work easy. When you go to university, when you go to the DMV, when you go to other places, this is how you make your work easy and not confuse people. They are trying to punch in your ID number. It's not going in, because they did not understand your date of birth. You came here and you brought your way of writing your dates. Here they start with the month, you start with the date. So always put your month in words. No confusion, okay? It's not just for the DS-160. As you know, my followers have come to America in big numbers, okay? Expiration date, okay? 10 January 2026. Have you ever lost a passport or had one stolen? Say the truth. Say the truth. It will come to help you in the future. All right. Thank you so much. And by the way, the green card is coming next week. We are just going to have a live session with music as people ask questions. I know that. Okay? I know that. All right. Travel information. We finished the biographic information. Okay? Now we are moving to the travel information. Okay? The list of purposes of the trip to the US. Purpose of the trip, I'm assuming there are sections, you choose one. If it's visiting, you go and choose B1, visiting, or B1, business, you know what I mean, or B2, B1, B2, visiting. For her, it was academic or language student, F. Because she was coming under F visa, okay? All right. Specify. The specific visa was spouse and F1, therefore she was applying for F2. Meaning, and those who followed me, you know, when you come here as a student, don't leave your wife and children when you can actually try and bring them. They might be handy. They'll give you support. And they don't have to be lonely and wait for you, because the journey in America is usually long. So if you're here as a family, it helps rather than breaking up families, okay? All right. So F2, she chose that one. In your case, it could be J1, J2. It could be F1, it could be F2, it could be B1, B2, okay? Just say the truth. Principal applicant. So principal applicant is the one applying for you. In this case, it was the spouse applying. So the information is there. Okay, again, the names. Okay, dad name is usually the surname, is usually the last name. First name is your given Christian name. First name is given name. Okay, then they ask the address. You have to know the address of the person in the United States. Okay, that one you have to know. That is self-explanatory. They asked intended length of stay in the US. For her, it was 3 months. Okay, intended date of travel, let's say April 10 April 2019. Okay, intended stay 3 months. All right, person, entity paying for the trip, she said self. Okay, so you say, and this one, if you say you're paying yourself, that's why I always tell you, they will ask you questions from the DS-160. So you go there, that is the only section. They looked at everything and they chose that section. Okay, well, in the DS-160, you say you'll be paying yourself. Let's see your bank statement. Okay, or in the DS-160, you said someone will be paying for you. Do you have a letter saying that they will support you, an affidavit of support for them to say that, oh no, I forgot. Okay, that is why we want to make sure that the things we do here on the DS-160 are correct. Okay, or it's small things like, okay, other person traveling with you, if they are not, you say no. In her case, she was coming with children. The answer was yes. Are you traveling as part of a group or organization? Okay, probably no. Okay, name of the family. By the way, this was funny. He said yes. Okay, be natural. He says yes, and he said this is the group's name is let's say like the Rangi family. You think they will hold you accountable, but I think this is funny. Me, I'll just have said no. Okay, are you traveling as part of a group or organization? He said yes. What's the name of the group? Rangi family. Okay, you get the point. Relax. Always just be okay. Happy Sunday, Lillian, everyone. Okay? All right, see all of you. Thank you for coming. All right. This is still on travel information. Have you ever been in the US? No. If you have, yes. Okay? Have you ever been issued a US visa? No. If yes, yes. Okay? Some of you by the way say, Janet, do they keep computers? Yes. They've been having computer information the moment you confuse. And that's why you think this DS-160 is easy. You need to go through it. Supposedly, maybe you went to America before, okay? And you just didn't pay attention and you said no. Now you reach the embassy, you wonder why they denied you a visa because they feel like you lied. So pay attention. To them, ignorance is not an excuse. So take it seriously. Have you traveled to have you been issued a US visa before? Say the truth. Yes or no? Go through the paperwork. Make sure the answers are accurate. Most people, it's not like they were lying. They were just not. They didn't pay attention because they are panicking. Okay? Have you ever been refused a US visa or been refused admission to the United States or withdrawn your application for admission at the port of entry? Okay? Her answer was no. And this is where some people, again, have been doing this for a long time. They will try and lie. You are better off saying the truth. They will respect you for that. They know they have the records. Okay? Once you say yes, when you go there, they might grill you a little bit more. What happened? You know what I mean? You can just explain, when I went there, I was planning to visit my grandma, but then when I reached there, they asked me a question, I panicked, and I said I was going to the other place. I think for some of you who've watched me for a long time, there are people who come here, they have a visiting visa, and then they ask them, and then they say, I plan to go to school, and then they are returned home. They tell them, go and get the correct visa. You got a visiting visa, you didn't get a US student visa. You understand, my friends? So these things are not, it's not like they just return you. When you get that visa at the embassy, when you come to the port of entry, some people say, Janet, so when I get a visa, is it likely that they will return me at the port of entry? And I've listened to the consulars, they've said no. They respect what the embassy says. Most of the time, unless you go there and just make it obvious, they realize your passport is fraudulent, or most of the time, the things that make people go back is lying. If you come on visiting, stick with your story. You told them you are going for a conference in New York. That should be your answer in the embassy. That should be your answer at the port of entry. You will have a smooth transition. And in fact, from experience, I can tell you many people, they usually have a good time when they reach America. I'm telling you, these other ports of entry will give you a harder time than America itself. I don't know, they probably pay them money so they can do the job before they come here. For me, my experience in these other countries have been tougher. When I come to America, I just see people smiling. Hi, hello, hi, how are you doing, honey? Oh, yeah, da. I come in. Do you understand? So don't panic. Just say the same story, but they are very, they pay attention. So if you say to the embassy, you are going for a conference in New York, then you reach here and say, but I was thinking to going to Alabama because now you're being funny. No, don't be funny. I was planning to go to Alabama and maybe I'll change my student visa. I'll change my visiting visa to student so I can go to university in Alabama. No, we are not going to do that. Stick with the same story. Stick with the same message. The embassy back home, you're telling them you're coming to visit. When you reach America, when you reach any port of entry, what are you going to do? I'm going for a conference in New York. Same story all through. It will not change. Anytime you change, they can return you. Not because they don't like you. They are just telling you how things work. This is a country of laws. You did not get a student visa, my friend. You got a visiting visa. Go back home and get a student visa. Do you understand? Now you know. Now you know why it's important. Okay? So have you ever been refused a visa? Tell them the truth. If they lied to you, they didn't give you, they have the records. That is how some people are denied 3 or 4 times and you wonder why. Because you keep on lying. And they have the record. You know what? They just go through this form before you reach the window, they know. They've decided already. Because they know your record said you are denied last year, and you've gone and discussed with your friends who have been lying to you to lie. Now you reach there, you are not credible. You are not credible, they don't trust you anymore. Okay, say the truth, you'll be okay. Okay, just because you are denied the first time does not mean they will deny you second, third time. Just be honest. They will like your application. Okay, all right. Has anyone ever filed an immigrant petition on your behalf with the United States Citizens and Immigration Services? This is a very important question, and my sister said yes. Okay, why? Let me spend some time here, because from doing this for a long time, people say, Janet, what if my sister filed for me a green card before? Janet, what if I filed a green card before? What if this happened before? Will they deny me? No, they will not deny you. Why would they deny you? Here, my sister said the truth. Can you imagine if she said no? Let's stop here and say for a moment, okay? Here, her names, they match me. When I went to the embassy, they have my records, they have my fingerprints. I have her name as my sister. I have the same parent with her, I have the same sisters like her, I have the same brothers. Then they ask her here, has anyone ever filed an immigrant petition on your behalf with the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services? Yes, I'm a citizen. I've applied for her, and I told her, and she said yes. Okay? Why did they give her a visa? Because she was honest. Has she said no? Over. Story over. That's it. You're lying to the government. You're lying to the government. Because they have it. That's why you're going for the interview. My friends, they have everything. They have everything. It's not like they're asking because they don't know. They know. So be honest. And then when she comes here, when she files, they know Janet already. So if your family has filed for you, and then that's another thing. People think just because they apply for a green card, they already know you will never come back. I applied for my sister a green card, okay? Because I'm a citizen. Now some people say that should be a disqualification because she's already telling America that she'll never go back. She has had interest in an immigrant permanent visa. No, they gave her. Why? Honesty. They gave her. So all these things you hear, rumors, be yourself, be to the point. This is why they deny you. Because you go listening to each other and faking things. Faking things. We are not going to fake things. From now on, we are not faking, okay? All right. Next section. We've covered biographic information. We have covered travel information. Now we are coming to U.S. contact information, okay? Contact person in the United States. Have their names. Organization or name in the U.S. She just said, do not know. Relationship to you. You have to know who is this person in America. Friend, spouse, family, okay? Pastor, wherever it is, okay? All right. Their contact, you have to know. You have to know how the U.S. addresses are written, by the way, okay? 1080, okay? Albuquerque Street. Apartment 22, wherever. San Francisco, California, okay? All right. And then the zip code is usually 5 letters. This one, you will figure out, but just... And then some of you ask people from U.S., tell them to tell you exactly how it's written and just copy and paste. Okay? Don't panic. Just ask the person in the U.S., follow how it's written, and then they will help you with that one, okay? Phone number, put the phone number in America, and of course the email. Those ones, you go back. Anytime numbers and emails are involved, you want to do a check, make sure you did correct spellings, correct numbers, take care of small mistakes like those, okay? All right, so we are done. That was just contact in the U.S. If you don't have, then that will be an easy section. None, not applicable, right? Family information. Family information. This will include your father, okay? They will ask about your father. You want to say the father's last name and the first name. Date of birth, you just say don't know. And no one penalized him, okay? Is your father in the U.S.? Another question. No. Okay? Some people, is your father in the U.S.? The father is in the U.S. They say no. I've had followers in that situation. They've said no, and the father is in the U.S., and they wonder why they are being denied. Computer information, my friends, they know. You are not going to trick these people. You are not. You might win the first step, but another step is waiting for you when you come to America. They will do a background check again. They will do fingerprints again. They will catch you. And that lying to the government is bad. Okay, it's bad. Sometimes unforgivable. Okay, they can deny you visas forever. All right? Father's date of birth, don't know. Okay, is your father in the U.S.? No. If it's true, say yes. Okay, mother's name, same thing. Is your mother in the U.S.? No or yes. Okay, date of birth, you can say their date of birth or you don't know. They will not penalize you. Okay, All right. Do you have any immediate relatives, not including parents in the US? So, section 1 of family information, they start by your father and your mother. If you've never filled in a DS 160, that's what we are doing today. They are asking if you have a father and mother. That's important. What are their names? What are their date of birth? And are they in America or no? Why is this important? Because any immigrant that comes to the US, they assume you will never go back. You might come here, you apply, you become a citizen, and one day you want to apply for your mother. Now, where will your lives take you? Where will your lives take you, my friends? Are you understanding? Don't discuss these issues, just be yourself. Huh? We are going to be honest. The embassy is not going to be getting surprises and wondering what kind of people are these. Okay? I say this because I see my inbox. And the people that come are very straightforward. I'm not lying to you. Okay? Be straightforward, because these things carry on 5, 10, 12 years from now. Don't just think of the day of the embassy. These things will follow you until you come in America. The information you give there, it's captured. Okay? When you come here, you're ready to file for that mother you lied about. Now it becomes a problem. You come here, now you want to file for the sister you wanted to apply for. Now you lied already, it's not going to work. Okay? All right, for us on Janet Rangi, we are going to be honest, we are going to be accurate. So they asked her, do you have immediate relatives that are not family? So they are done with father and mother. They have a record. Once you click enter, they have your records. You will never change. Okay? Now they are done with parents. Now they come to immediate relatives, meaning sister. Her, she's like, yes. What's the name? Janet Rangi. Okay? What is her status in the United States? United States citizen. Some of you again, oh, do not say you have a sister who is a citizen. They will deny you. They will say when you go there, you will never come back. Why? I don't care if they deny me or not, but at least I'm saying the truth. Okay, the truth will win. And I know some of you tell me, Janet, you can have some white lies. It depends how you lie. Well, if you can keep up with those, I have nothing against that. Would you just keep up with the same lies for 10, 20, 50, 60 years from now, okay? All right, I'm just saying. But at some point, they might catch you. Me, I prefer to be straightforward from day one. Look, she said she has a sister who is a citizen, but she got her visa, okay? All right. All right, how about your spouse? I like this one. This is another one that people lie. Huh? I know. Some of you are straightforward and you're wondering, what is Janet saying? People lie, okay? Spouse, again, they want to know the name, okay? Your country of origin, their date of birth, because they know when you come here, let's say like this year, next month, you file for a green card, you win, you can file benefits for a spouse. Now, you are in the American Embassy in Nairobi, Accra, or Lagos, you lied, you do not have a spouse. Okay? Or you lied you are married just to get a visa. What are you going to do? Now, you've come to America, you've won the green card, now they are asking you information, you're confused. This is why they take information. Some of you, maybe you thought they take information for fun. Anytime you click enter, they know you. When you click submit, that's why they say check the accuracy of your information. As soon as you click submit, you've given them information, and that will tie you there forever. Okay? So we are done with family information. They know your father, they know your mother, they know if you have any relatives in America. Be honest. Okay? Check their numbers, check their emails. Maybe, make sure it's a very, very accurate information. Nehemiah, thank you so much. Okay, Nehemiah is always there. All right. Now, let's come to this section. Work, education, training. Okay, work, education, training. Okay, the first thing they will ask you, primary occupation. And I think there must be options, because for her, she chose the option of government, okay? For it might be private sector, it might be healthcare, it might be, hospitality, it might be construction, it might be anything, okay? So primary occupation, one sentence, she just wrote government. Present employer, the National Treasury. Okay, I'm just giving this as examples. For it could be, it could be Hilton Hotels. It could be Aga Khan Hospital. The University of Nairobi is your employer. Okay, primary occupation for it could be education. Okay, present employer could be the University of Nairobi. Okay, or it could be Makerere University. You see what I mean? Present employer, school or address. Okay, Harambe Avenue. Okay, Makerere Avenue, Makerere Road. Okay, that's all. Okay, the city. Okay, City, Nairobi. It could be Accra. All right. Kigali, it could be anywhere. All right. That's easy. And then the postal code for Nairobi 00100. If it doesn't, just choose none. I don't know. Okay. When did you start working again? 1 December. December 1, okay, 2009. Those who are coming in late, the month we are going to write in full so there is no confusion. Okay? Salary, you write down in your currency. Could be 65,000 per year. It could be 100,000 shillings, okay? Or USD dollars, wherever it is, okay? Or Naira, wherever it is, put in. All right. So when it comes to work, education, and training information, briefly describe your duties. Okay? Now, this one, I've even had the embassy people frustrated. Okay? Describe what you do. And some people put in one sentence. Or some of just say unemployed. And then when they reach the window, they ask them, where do you work? They say the bank. But you said unemployed on the DS-160. Okay? So let's briefly, let's say what this government worker in the National Treasury does. Okay? Expenditure returns, authority to incur expenditure, funding returns, capturing received information, okay, by departmental heads, payments in conformity with the existing government financial regulation, okay, computer and reconciling voucher book with ledger statements. Describe briefly so they know this person, when he goes to work, this is what they do. If you work for a lawyer, the morning we reconcile all the phone calls, we filed all the reports, we have a meeting with the lawyer, we submit the statements, we call clients, then we do the budget. Like 10 bullet points. So when someone is done, they know. Now, make sure when you show up, this information is matching, okay? So we've covered biographic information, we covered travel information, we covered family information, and now we've covered education, okay, and work occupation, okay? So those are the most important things. When you show up at the embassy, you better know the information you put there. They'll just pick one of them, all right? The main one, which I will just read quickly, usually is the security background information. Again, you have to be honest. I'll go very quick. Okay, do you have communicable diseases? No. Okay, have you had mental or physical disorders? No. Have you ever been a drug abuser or addict? No. Some people have been found to be using marijuana. One of my followers, I know. But I like how honest he is. You go there, you say, I'm clean again. Now it's a no. Last time it was a yes, now it's a no. Have you ever been arrested or convicted of any offense, crime, No. Have you ever violated, engaged in conspiracy, wherever theories? No. Are you coming to the United States to engage in prostitution or unlawful commercialize, wherever? No. Have you ever been involved or do you seek to engage money laundering? No. Well, okay. Have you ever committed or conspired to commit a human trafficking offense? No. Are you the spouse, son, or daughter of an individual who has committed or conspired to commit human trafficking? No. Security problems, okay? Have you knowingly aided, assisted, or colluded with an individual who has committed crimes? No. So those will be no. If it's yes, you might have an explanation, okay? All right. Do you engage in espionage, sabotage? Do you seek to engage in terrorist activities? Have you ever intended to provide financial assistance? Are you a member of the representative? All those bad, okay? Have you committed crimes? So those are many. Okay? Have you ever withheld custody of a U.S. citizen child outside the United States? Serious things, okay? Most of us on this page is usually a no. How do I know? Because we are good people, we are straightforward people, okay? My friends, and that was the dish. For those who don't know, what are DS-160? Watch this video, you will understand from beginning to end. I conquered the big elephant for you today. Okay, I went through the main points and what are the things you watch for. Okay, it's that simple. Feel that, go and fill in and then go and pay the fees. Have your bank statements ready, have your I-20 ready. Okay, be honest. On the day of the interview, prepare. Don't go there blindly. Okay, just remember what will come on the DS-160. When they ask you, the information should be matching with what you're saying at the window. Okay. All right, so coming up, my friends, we are going to focus on the green card next week. And as I told you, us on Janet Rangi, we already know it's October 2nd. It's a Wednesday. Last time, I think I said it's Tuesday. October 2nd on Wednesday, that will be New York Standard Time, Eastern Time. It will open. And it ends, I think, November 4th. I'm not sure. So we have a full month. The news this time is you have to have a passport. If you don't have a passport, then you're out of question. Before, they never used to ask for a passport, but now they are requiring a passport. Okay? Thank you so much for coming as always. Remember to keep the dream alive and have a strong desire to succeed. The desire will push you over the edge. The desire will make you the best. You stand, you fall, you stand, you fall. You never give up. Because you're the best, my friends, all right? I can't wait to see you. People are coming in numbers. People are coming on student visas. People are coming on visiting visas. People are coming J1. They're coming for conference. They're coming for church conferences. Some of you try to reach Janet. You can't reach her. Always come to the videos, because once you arrive in America, it's just step one. Janet will walk you through the journey. I've lived this, okay? Crossing over without plans. It can be even worse. And then after 4 weeks, you start saying, I want to go home. The snow is too much. I miss ugali. I miss fufu. All those things, Janet has been there. I teach you how to do credit, how to be credible, have money, take good courses, make decisions early. Don't stick in the same place forever. You will do well. That's what everyone else is doing. That is what the world is doing. All the students, University of Nairobi, okay, Kenyatta, Egerton, Baraton, how can I forget my favorite one, okay? All those universities back home, you need to know what the world knows. Basically, the whole world is doing this. We need to know. So we need to have options. And when we have options, we are showing up at an elevated level. We are going to show that we know what we are doing. We are going to be world class, okay? We are going to believe in ourselves. And I know a few of us have been doing it, and some of you think, Janet, but you're already there, we are there. No, we are here in small numbers. They are here in big numbers. I'm not going to say who, but they are here in big numbers. Why? Because they had information like Janet Rangi spread to the masses, and then eventually we are here in big numbers. Okay, that is how success comes in our community. Okay, thank you so much for following. Without you following, I'll not be making these videos. Every information that I bring comes from followers. You've been asking about the DS-160. I'm glad, and good luck with the big elephant in the room. I wish you luck. Okay, Ruth, thank you so much for coming. All right, thank you all. Okay, I'm gonna look for 1 or 2 comments. Agnes, there are here Nigerian needed for accepted applicants to fill out, okay? People from Nigeria can discuss from different embassies. It could be different, all right? Thank you so much. All right, my friends, I'll see in the next video. I think the next video, I'm going to just dedicate this music, okay? Have music as you ask your questions for the green card. Because now we are going to green card season, and I've already made a video. If you didn't watch, it's down here. Okay, I think there was a link. Oh, by the way, before I go, I should have said this at the beginning of this video. I have a follower. I haven't responded to that follower yet. They have a link where you can take a selfie. It's an app where you take a selfie and you use that for the green card application. Because I know some of you are worried about pictures. I don't know how credible it is. For those who followed me, I almost have 70,000 followers. I don't do any commercials here. Me, I'm all about free information. Even when people come here to commercialize, I'm not into money, okay? But if I think there's something that will help my followers, I think there's an app. I'll go check. If I find that app and I like it, I'll post it. The worst thing that I want to happen, I post an app and then the pictures come wrong and people say, oh, I missed the green card because my picture was wrong. But I think that is a very good app. Someone just sent me a message. I haven't looked at the app yet, but if I think it's good, for some of you been asking, Janet, I need a studio where I can take pictures for the embassy or for the green card. I need to know. So I'm going to download that app and see how good it is. And then I'll link on this video. Anytime I promise I'll link, you always want to come here. How about those who want to move to Canada? We are going to do that video, Honorable Zap Ombaso. Okay? We'll do that video. And I found out those who do express entry could be very learned, but there's another program for some of us, maybe we are not very learned. We need to know what the world knows. We need to know what the world knows. So there's express entry, but there's another program for those who do not have a lot. They don't have master's program, they don't have bachelor's programs, but they also want to go to Canada, okay? All right, thank you so much, Nehemiah, okay? All right, JD, okay? Jacqueline, thank you so much, okay? All right, I'll see you in the next video, my friends. Thank you and bye-bye.